早晨，又繼續玩 Elder Scrolls online 啦。係啦，咁我重登，我上次完咗之後呢，即係我係咁揾呢條友啦，呢個溫德林，跟住先發現原來重登又揾到佢。How about full of shit? Is that a meme? 啊？問佢傾下偈先。係啊，唔好意思你嘅。I'm sorry for your loss. She left this letter for you. 好歉你嘅乜嘢啊？遺失啊，應該叫損失啊。總之係佢嗰個人死咗啦，跟住就話佢留咗封信俾你嘅。
You have no idea how much this means to me. I have no idea if I'll ever lay eyes on her again. But at least I know she held me in her thoughts before the end. Thank you for all you've done.
冇呢個冇乜嘢。
They say it's the little things that count. I think they're right. I won't forget what you did for me and mine.
哦，所以冇咩嘅。冇回報嘅。
I'd hoped we'd crossed paths again, friend. Come, raise a toast with us to Carterell. You never knew her, but she'd have welcomed you with open arms.
Maybe in a bit. I have something to ask first.
I expect you do. Go on then.
Why you keep your military service a secret, even from your own daughter?
I was proud to serve. I still am. But I put that bloody life behind me to raise my daughter. I wanted her to know her father's face and always remember it fondly. I did not want her to hate the sea.
Why would she hate
the sea? Took her mother. She was an officer in the Royal Navy like me. She just returned to duty after our daughter was born, when the sea elves struck at Oregon. Ugly year. The tempest that washed her overboard was red as Russafeld wine. I know. She's no child anymore. She's been ready to hear the truth for a long time. But I fear she'll never forgive me for lying all these years. Scares me more than anything I've had to face.
等陣啊。
Fair. Neither of us has seen him in a long time. I'll do what needs doing. After we've finished our mourning, I'll bury the lie as well. I served nearly a decade under the same sails. Took our vows on the open ocean with a captain's blessing. She loved the water as much as I did. We never found her after the battle. But I visit the only memorial I have to her every year. Where our family was born. We spent many the star-eyed bride of Eleanor.
都唔關啲主線事啦，都唔理佢啦。冇任務接下啲先。你注意到公佈版上面有一張特別醒目嘅貼單，利亞文工匠歡迎你。製作大師喺艾林洛等你啊！初學者可以接受培訓，熟練者可以接受認證，係全部免費。呢度好有呢張良好嘅冇經驗嘅製造師經過簡單嘅訓練，可以透過認證；有經驗嘅製造師可以立即透過認證。認證唔收取費用啊！要領取日常令狀任務必須先認證。好。感興趣嘅朋友可以到戰士公會揾米爾 尼斯進行鍛造師、製衣師木工嘅認證，同法師公會嘅戴內爾特倫諾交談，進行烹飪師、撫摸師、煉金師嘅認證。拎啊！係得呢個任務嘅，係攞咗啦。呢個消控品，咦？就可以拎一張。有冇其他要喺出面？喺呢度有成1000 level， 着到好似成個廚師咁樣咁簡陋嘅。好，睇呢個先。交談唔到嘅。What the hell？ 交談唔到啊！點解咁嘅？算啦，遲啲先。呢個都唔得，乜講咩？係有 delay 定咩啊？
The Office of Divine Prosecution seeks a temporary botanical...
So good to see a fellow Ultima step forward in our time of need. You're here about the contract work, I presume?
冇錯，我有興趣對個
It's a sad day
contract.
indeed when the Divine
Yep.
Prosecution requires outside help. But these are tumultuous times. With the army engaged on foreign shores and so many visitors on our island, our resources are stretched thin. Hence the contracts.
What do these contracts signify?
Each assignment varies in scope, but all assume a certain level of danger. Some can be completed alone, but others will need allies to complete. You'll be asked to dispatch dangerous creatures, investigate suspicious activity. Those sorts of tasks.
How often can I complete contracts?
In accordance with our current regulations, each deputized citizen may accept a single contract from each justiciar every day. You are encouraged, of course, to check back regularly for new assignments. Does this kind of work appeal to you?
I'll take divine prosecution contract.
Very well. I hereby authorize you to execute duties on behalf of the Divine Prosecution. Seek Justiciars, Farewell and Tenorian for your first assignments. They handle the administration of all contracts.
完成任務。
Go speak to Farewell and Tenorian. They can set you up with
Very
contracts
well.
and get you right to work.
好。Tell me more about the divine prosecution.
The Divine Prosecution is a division of the Queen's Thelmore, charged with enforcing secular and religious law through Somerset. We investigate corruption and crime and adjudicate legal disputes. Your assignments will reflect this broad scope.
What kind of assignment can I expect?
Justicia Tenorian's contracts can be handled by a single agent, while Justicia Farewell's assignments require a group to eradicate the dangerous beasts she cares about. And at some point, talk to Battle Reeve Tannerline about specialized missions.
再見。可以同呢兩條友講嘢又接任務。
Ah, there you are. I see you've been deputized by Chief Justiciar Carwin. It's quite exciting to see so many newcomers taking an interest in our little project. Now, I expect you're ready for your first assignment?
工作嘅內容係咩呢？
The Divine Prosecution has been tasked to recover rows of Archon blossoms on behalf of the Sapiarchs. Not life-threatening, perhaps, but still of vital importance to several of their religious ceremonies. Well worth the risks, I assure you.
乜嘢風險啊？
I'm afraid that Archon's Grove has been recently taken over by a pack of werewolves. Most dreadful, but the Divine Prosecution cannot reassign resources to manage the outbreak. You'll have to go in alone. Are you willing to take on this
我
assignment?
哋神士花園收集嗰啲花。
I do believe you'll need to leave the area if you actually want to complete the contract I gave you.
呢個神士花，呢個神士玫瑰點解會咁重要咧？
To understand that, you must know the legend of Nenimil, Archon of Song. He was an orphan and poet, and would often sing of the beauty of Mara. He felt that he could feel no greater love than that of the goddess who was mother to all creation.
同呢個玫瑰有咩關係呢？
Nenimil wished for nothing more than to see Mara herself. He searched all of Somerset, visiting holy sites and seeking rumors of her presence. Then, one day he came upon the most exquisite flowers, beautiful roses that seemed to shine in the light.
跟住呢，
He realized the truth. Mara wasn't a mere being, but rather beauty itself. Her goodness was in all exquisite things, such as the rose he had found. He dedicated his life to teaching that. His rose has been used to honor Mara ever since.
哦，跟住又去嗰個咩神市公園啊，定乜鬼嘢？但係可能做埋個祭司認證先睇下點。
As a duly sworn deputy of the
Yoshi.
Divine Prosecution, your aid is required, newcomer. Dangerous entities have appeared throughout Somerset, and we could use the help of skilled adventurers such as yourself. Will you comply?
What's the target 啊？
The sea-slowed Becorgan has turned the Wellican Cove west of Alinor into a lair of sorts. My scouts report that the vile Slode uses alchemy to empower the other members of the Abyssal Cabal and transform Yagra into even more fearsome creatures.
咁你要我做啲咩呢？
I need you to destroy the
Hậu
tainted
phả,
coral
nhất đi
that
vào trong
serves
mà
as
nhất
the
đi vào.
primary ingredient for Becorgan's alchemical concoctions. Then, eliminate the slowed alchemist before he can unleash more terrors upon the island. I suggest you take companions on this one.
我解決咗北科爾根，仲收穫咗好幾塊活化嘅珊瑚。咦，即係呢個搞掂㗎？但係有北啊！等陣啊！頂啦！可能有北啊，冇理由咁噶嘛！哇，騎晒馬咁樣幾型啊！唉，得啦，
You
你
must be
接
here
到
to
啦。
learn the craft, yes? Your alliance covers my considerable fees, allowing me to impart my knowledge at no cost to you. If you prove yourself, I'll certify you as competent to fulfill crafting rites.
哎呀，我叫通知啊，製造日常令啊，裝點樣整？
Crafting rites are daily requests for crafted goods. You must be a certified crafter to fulfill them. Prove you know what you're doing, and I'll certify you.
哦，話俾我知你能夠認證咩？
I'm authorized to train and certify provisionals, alchemists, and enchanters. If this interests you, we should begin immediately.
唔知道關於你認證製作嘅嘢，
Certainly. Please specify.
烹飪師做咩呢？
Food and drink. Anything that warms the belly, reinvigorating body and mind. If you choose to learn this art, I will impart the culinary knowledge I acquired over the course of decades.
煉金師做咩呢？
Potions of all kinds. The subtle art of mixing reagents can produce rather unsubtle effects.
附魔師做咩呢？
Glyphs to empower weapons, armor, and jewelry with magical properties. I can teach you how to wreath your axe with flames, or give cloth robes the strength of iron.
哦，知道啦。
I suppose I should mention Milleneth. She certifies blacksmiths, clothiers, and woodworkers, if you're into that sort of thing. But that's uncharitable.
我會揾
She's
佢
a。true. At times I wonder if I should have remained a chef, rather than join the Mages Guild. Perhaps I'd have served the Emperor. Served. A jest, you see?
冇得再同佢講嘅，因為呢個講唔到嘅。 其實好眼瞓添。誒，做乜嘢啊？What the hell？搞乜鬼嘢？又要撈嘅？要入去啊？誒，唔係喎，呢度喎，呢隱形嘅，搞乜鬼嘢啊？隱形嗰啲人，啲 NPC。喂，死啦咁樣！製衣同木工鍛造師，睇下先。佢冇對白嘅。法杖、甲、木工、製衣。好，準備好進行認證。編聲。會有更多關於唔知認證鍛造師。首先做一個匕首，好係啊！你要證明呢個係規矩，信唔信前提你睇。好，我會帶佢俾你噶。哇！咁快！睇你今日好叻隻 game。塔爾內米爾又出返嚟啦佢。
You're back. I take it you found it.
未啊。撈唔切啊！啲人都點解咁樣？睇嚟真係唔夠用啦！我呢部機係，我要遲啲換嗰部新機先得。揾鐵礦，死啦！個身又冇位喎，有喎。有5個位，哇！又撈，但係而家呢個城太多嘢咧，太多人，之前都冇咁多人嘅。今日可能玩一至2個鐘度，通常會玩3個鐘，即係直播3個鐘以上。但係佢有啲時候真係太難頂，又1個鐘就算咁樣。1、2個鐘就算㗎嘛。先謎團占卜師。哦。謎團占卜師係點樣？即係呢度有個謎團占卜師嘅任務，但係我唔知喺邊度。仲爭一個喺邊啊？哦，嗰度。哦，見到。哦。謎團占卜師。 即係點啊？呢、個要點做？謎團占卜師要點做呢度？一睇先 ，item 任務呢、個。係呢個啊！時間裂縫封印嘅時間裂縫，封印時間裂縫，任務。呢係咪要嚟揾下互動嘅時間裂縫？喺縫嘅附近啟用呢個印可以修復眉毛，關閉裂痕。即係揾咗裂痕啦，但係裂痕係咩樣嘅？裂痕。喂，呢棵樹又係有裂痕啊！係靠近嗰個謎團占卜師個光會有啲咩效果咁樣？啱有啲嘢可以互動嘅係咩嚟嘅？咪有啲 hints 啊！呢個？哦，原來係咁。哦，搞掂一個。海帶、蘋果籃。摧毀腐壞3。咦，原來就係呢度啊！係喎，原來喺呢度，咁啱嚟到另一個任務。啲玩家定係 NPC 嚟？哦，玩家嚟嘅。腐化3。哦，憑空無啦啦有斧頭走出嚟，石礦。珊瑚蟹。腐化珊瑚呢啲啊，摧毀。石礦，唔知有咩用，但都攞定先啊！有蟹喺度，垃圾蟲，垃圾蟲喺度，咩事？仲會有啲怪獸走上嚟添。喂！自爆蟹 ，what the fuck？ 符文石又係開咗冇用啊！文石都好無謂。鐵礦石。人喺度煉金啊！之前 呢個攞唔到。cave 殺死呢個乜北科爾根，要喺邊度揾到個 cave 入口啊？哇！咩事？喂，行開啊！頂啊！咦？點樣上呢度呢？應該唔係呢度。咦？有箱喺前面。正直法師公會又有啲書喺度，有寶箱。啊！喂，得咗。喂，搞錯。抌咁啲嘢，呢度用咗佢，應該得。誤打誤撞都係一個裝備執到。呢個可以着。好，就咁啦。乜嘢可以消耗咗佢？要揾製造嘅位先得先。揾呢位賣嗰啲嘢。賣咗啲，咦？唔通係呢隻嘢？係喎，係佢喎。要打贏佢，但係應該打唔贏。哇！係咁召喚啲嘢。哇！我死啦！啊！死啊！算啦，打唔贏。死咗返嚟。 啱啱好可以交呢個任務，應
You're
該夠啦
back. I take it you. Refining ore into ingots is a good way to build your muscles. Well, in one arm. Best to switch every now and then. Otherwise, you'll be
點樣精煉
lopsided.
啲鐵石、天礦石咧？
Bring the iron ore to a blacksmithing station. If you have enough, you can refine them into iron ingots. Really put your back into it. When you have iron ingots,
Well, if I
return to
don't
me.
have enough iron ore, where do I look for more?
Look near rock formations, outcroppings, or hills. Sometimes you'll see it by streams or beaches where the water has exposed it to the elements. The same goes for most other
Is there
kinds of ore.
anywhere I can purchase iron ore?
If you're in a guild, check the guild stores. They often have raw materials and refined goods for sale. Of course, you can always trade with a friend.
再見。邊個？揾呢個。哇！佢骷髏骨嘅可以。搞笑，因為唔可以揾佢學嘢㗎啦。
At times I wonder if I should have remained a chef.
鬼帝小
Hello，
丑
鬼你小丑，呢個講唔到嘅。
said,
啊，得啦，
希希有臉
I
紅的
see
心
something
願
within
讚
you, a glistening jewel ready to be polished, a passion teeming with brilliance, though not yet realized. Tell me, do you wish to be certified in
講多
jewelry
啲
crafting?
珠寶製作嘅認證啦。
A certification will allow you to fulfill jewelry crafting rites. But first, you must demonstrate an understanding of the fundamentals. Create for me a simple ring. Yes, that task will be
我
suitable
想
to show me your
認證為
craft.
珠寶師傅，我會做一個戒指。
Let's get started, shall we? After all, good polish takes time. First, you must gather the required materials needed to create your ring. A true artisan starts from
需要邊啲材
scratch,
料啊？
after all. Pewter dust, of course. It's an important component of jewelry crafting. You'll always want to have some on hand, should you wish to take up this most noble craft.
我已經夠嗰個 dust。
Ah, so you've come prepared. Excellent. Take the dust to a jewelry crafting station. There you can begin the delicate process of refining the dust into pewter ounces. After you've completed the task, return to me at
And
once.
now refine this powder dust。
Take your pewter dust to any jewelry station. There it can be refined into the ounces you require.
我喺邊度揾到啊？
Like many other crafting materials, you'll find pewter dust within the wilderness. Try searching within the outskirts of the city. I happen to know there's a rich vein
Is
nearby.
there a way to buy this instead?
I've heard tell of guild stores often selling the material. If you are part of a guild, you can also look to your companions who may barter such supplies.
甲公會都有得買咁樣啊！首飾係冇位就整唔到定點？整啲位出嚟，想賣咁啲嘢去。 邊啲可以買嘢？有冇人可以買咗啲嘢啊？啊，好
That's right. I'm.
，That's right。賣嘢，賣乜嘢好？啤酒。 雜項啲符文都唔知點樣用。 垃圾材料。呢啲嘢唔要住啦，都係呢魚脷。就咁先啦。正年必須再多2個空間。冇位。哇，咁樣嘅。買咁啲嘢先。製作飲料嘅嘢。咖啡豆。First I fuck my sister, then I fuck my mom, then I fuck my cousins, then I fuck my son. Then I go to church, then I fuck my mom, then I say grace, then I fuck my mom. 唔夠啊！又要得一個。用嗰啲先。好。5個，要整個匕首啫喎。都要整咩呢？呢個。
Tommy Shelby
早晨啊
said,
早晨啊 Tommy Shelby。操造風木。
Tommy Shelby said, 仲以為你今日玩新
唔知玩咩好喎，其實我分解又要得一個，又唔夠位分解。重格唔夠位分解，唔夠呢？匕首可以研究精準射擊，木工。提升研究，要去研究。 究。
Tommy Shelby said, 好耐都冇玩過呢種 online
係
game。
啦，我都好耐冇玩。呢個係我近期唯一一隻玩嘅 online game。咦？最大？哦，唔夠位，分解啊！可以研究。呢個都可以研究，淨可以做一個研究。唔係呢個係咪可以都研究？淨可以一個啫喎。入去先啦。首飾可以研究啲咩呢個？呢個可以睇睇附魔工作台。附魔，雖然唔知有咩用，但係試下先啦。它，哦，原來咁用嘅。咁樣啦。整個塔，冇晒，分解。我唔知點樣先可以用到呢啲。煉金工房，自然水，清澈水，有咩可以整到？試下先，唔得。未知效果嘅藥劑，哦，隱形藥水，透明人間可以，冇位啦咁樣，唔係冇位，冇得繼續練啦。冇啦，好，返去。呢個都要。
Though it may appear menial in nature, refining dust into ounces is a foundational and essential exercise for all practitioners of the art of jewelry crafting. From the raw means of nature,
我已經有
beauty is
啦，
raw.
之後點啊？
Now that you have the material, it's time to see your craft come into being. Oh, I positively cannot wait to see what you create. Now, go back to the jewelry crafting station and create your ring.
整戒指。整戒指。去整一個 level 8嘅特性要點樣調啊？是但啦，整一個先。level 8石製戒指。要整一個 level 1先。要整一個 level 1嘅定啦，我整個 level 8，最唔整 level 8啦，咁鬼麻煩。
Unlike other crafts, you will need no style materials for this task. Simply take your pewter ounces to a jewelry crafting station and create one. Craft your ring and bring it back to me. Well, do you have a ring to show me?
搞掂啦，我有啦，係咪又搞掂啊？
Not yet. We have so far only spoken in terms of
早晨啊，
creation.
風靚。
But the act of deconstruction is
Karen
also an
CH,
essential skill of any
Vtuber,
artisan.
said.
Go to the jewelry
早晨，
crafting station and
早晨。
deconstruct your ring.
Exclamation
Or
mark.
any other item of jewelry,
點解
should
我
you
要分
prefer.
解嘢呢？
Deconstruction allows you to recover some amount of materials from the piece of jewelry you select. It also exposes you to the methods and practices of your peers. Deconstruct an item built by another, and your skill
分解
will
係乜
grow
嘢？
substantially. Simply put, it is the practice of taking a piece of equipment and breaking it down to its constituent parts. Doing so turns your art back not only into its base materials, but
再
also
見
into newfound
分
knowledge.
解一個首飾，你再分解翻之前嗰個咁樣。分解呢個啦，分解係得啦。你走嚟走去有度。
Your bearing is that of an awakened artisan. Have you
係啊，搞
deconstructed a
掂啦，
piece
我
of
咪
jewelry
畢
as
業
I
啦。
requested? Most certainly. I hereby ordain you officially certified in the art of jewelry crafting. You may begin fulfilling writs immediately. Here's a small reward to get you started in your journey. You are now free to accept jewelry crafting writs. Be advised that while the jewelry you create may be beautiful, you'll need to conduct further research if you wish to add the traits
你要
most
點樣
adventurers
研
seek.
究特性呢？
You can research any trait that a piece of jewelry already possesses. Sadly, the item will be destroyed, but such is progress. You can also enchant jewelry, though you will have to seek another if you wish to learn more about
我
that
研
skill.
究邊啲特性呢？
You can learn traits which help with your health, stamina, or magicka. I suggest prioritizing traits you most need in your adventures, as the research
有排啊。
process may take quite some time to complete.
關於珠寶特性係有啲咩要了解？
I have heard of many special jewelry stations located
係
within
冇
certain
需要。
parts of Tamriel. Jewelry pieces created at such stations will provide advantages when used in conjunction with
再見。
specific armor and weapons.
咦？邊度？建造師認證。 喲，建造師認證，不算太
Bring
壞。
some iron ore to a blacksmithing station. Refining ore into ingots is a good way to build your muscles. Well, in one arm. Best to
我
switch
鐵定啦，
every
依家
now
要
and
做
then.
咩啊？
Otherwise, you'll be lopsided. Go to the blacksmithing station and craft an iron dagger. Nothing fancy. You shouldn't need more than 2 iron ingots. Oh, and you'll need a style material. You can purchase them from any blacksmith,
乜
or
嘢風
scavenge
格
them
材料？
yourself if you're thrifty. Every race has a traditional material they work into their weapons and armor. For example, the Imperial style material is nickel. I should know. Every day in the Legion camps,
Hva
I
sier du med
worked a
funka
pile
材料？
of it. The High Elf
正金
style
石。
material is
點
adamantine.
樣學其他
See what you
種
can
族嘅
do
風
with
格
that.
材料？
You can learn how to
風格書。
craft with another race's style material by studying
再見。
racial motif books. They're quite rare.
咁上面有啲任務可以接。哇！咪變晒黑人嘅，撈唔切啊！隻 game 又係變，搞到變晒黑人。races 就係設定特性，需要一個紅寶石，但唔知邊度先有。皇冠通用風格石，冇特性，是但啦，製作先。搞掂，你接埋呢個檢查首飾製作，木板拉個令狀。你揀錯咗人學，想學嗰個，我應該要學嗰啲整魔法嗰啲嘢，但係我揀錯咗，又冇得翻轉頭。啲人發晒光咁樣，有咩白？
Craft an iron dagger. You'll need some iron ingots and a style. The trick is the style material.
我
But
着
I'm
摸
sure
出嚟
you
啊！
know
你
that.
仲要我做啲咩呢？
Next is deconstruction. You learn a lot when you break something into parts, even more so when it's someone else's work. Go deconstruct your dagger, or anything else really,
分解
as
對
long
我
as
有
you
冇
do it
用
at a blacksmithing station. You'll regain some components, of course, but the real trick is to deconstruct another crafter's work. You can learn far more by disassembling someone else's
分解咩？
material than your own. It's a fancy way to say take something apart. The term originally came from Altmer poetry critiques. High elves consider their physical crafts to be forms of poetry, so it stuck. You can't know what a sword is, only what it's not,
再見。
and so forth.
其實如果現實可以做到呢整武器嘅工作，我會幾有興趣去做。但係可惜呢度係香港。So sad 啊！搞到有啲好 OC 添。點解？哦 其他嘢。點解分解唔到？提升研究，嚟住啊！睇先。如果係咁嘅話，首飾呢啲唔可以研究。呢戒指可能賣咗佢先好啲嘅，16蚊。有冇人可以買咗佢？賣咗佢可以俾我分解咗佢算咧。唔係喎，唉，由佢先啦，由佢先。
To mention you in my prayers.
究竟佢可唔可以俾我再做多一次？又唔得。
At times I wonder if I should.
揀錯咗人嚟學，應該揀佢先啱嘅。又揀咗呢個整匕首，佢應該係整魔法嘅。
You certainly know your way around a forge. You're a
準備好進
blacksmith,
行
and
建
let
造
none
師
tell
認
you
證啦。
otherwise. Of course. I'll get you certified right away so you can fulfill
完成任務
blacksmith crafting writs immediately. Let me know if you have some time. I can
對
train
木
and
工
certify you
製
in
作好有
something
興
else.
趣。
A good woodworker sees the final product before cutting the first block of wood. But I can't teach two crafts at once. If you commit yourself to the training, I'll certify you. I want to know if you can craft a maple bow. First, go harvest some rough maple. You'll refine it into sanded maple at a woodworking station. Last, you'll take the
整
sanded
好
maple
嘅
and turn it
風
into
木
a maple
工，我
bow.
哋會提升咩認證？
Absolutely. Bows are challenging to craft. Show me
我俾我
you're
揾
up
到
to
啲
the
操作嘅
challenge
風
and
木
I'll
咧。
happily certify you. But first, go get me a bundle of rough maple. There's a place nearby which should have what you need. Collect an armload and return here.
會
If
大
there's
風
not
翻
enough,
嚟㗎。
you'll need to search for more.
哦，呢度。係咪升個 level 咁？我係咪有馬啦？升 level，仲未升到，唔差少少先升到。我以為佢會跌落去嘅。哦，楓木竟然係跌落嚟先可以斬，仲爭3嚿。哇！走去邊？ 走錯晒路。我唔係行呢邊喎，其實呢邊先啦。我去騎蟹啊！嗰、個走得咁快嘅。我帶過嚟啦。
Sometimes you'll see logs washed up on beaches. You should avoid cutting a rough maple log with a wasp nest inside. It's rather
咁
unpleasant.
我之後點啊？
So are the lotions you'll need for the stings. Bring the rough maple to a woodworking station. As long as you have enough, you can refine it into sanded maple. Return to me when you've done that, and we'll talk about crafting a maple
但
bow.
佢係唔可以喺近啲嘅地方嘅，係要咁鬼遠。
At times I wonder.
你點樣先可以接翻佢嗰個人？依家有冇得接翻可以？應該可以喎。拉下，又唔係喎。點做先？整年，依家求其整一個先。睇下可唔可以直接啦？供應證。係咪真係淨係可以2揀1㗎咋？冇理由咁喎。你
Bring
講
some
得好
rough
啱
maple
啊，
to a
好
woodworking
簡單啊。
station and refine it into sanded maple. It's easy work. I prefer
揾
to
到
work
光
with
滑
maple.
嘅風味
It's
睇下佢會
reliable,
點。
plentiful, rarely full of wasps. Craft a maple bow at a woodworking station. You'll need
搞
sanded
掂啦。
maple, also a style material.
我打工嚟啊！
Craft a maple bow. Bring a good bow will get you far
準
in
備好下
life.
步啦。
Making good bows will get you farther.
分解又係分解。
Excellent. Now we can talk about deconstruction.
唉，係咁重複呢啲。
Curse my lot.
分解，分解，分解啊！喂，分解。咦？啊，唔夠位又。哎呀，真係。分解。有冇啲咩可以唔要呢？整乜嘢？呀，頭盔、匕首，整一把匕首，跟住頭盔同埋，唔夠位，而家咁樣更加唔夠位啦。點解？ 又買咁啲嘢先。
I'll match my way.
出售啲食物，唔係喎，啲棕皮，棕皮賣咗佢先，我唔整棕皮嘅。仲要多2個，呢個好咁樣啦。分解。 光滑嘅楓木，好戒指，呢個木工認證。又撈唔切，準備好進行木工認證啦。
I've seen everything I need to see. You're a Certainly.
升
You're more than qualified to fulfill woodworking crafting writs. Oh, there's only one more certification I can provide.
想知道
If
更
you
多
need
關於製
training,
衣
I
嘅
have
認證
time. If you convince me you know how to use a needle and thread, I'll certify you. However, you must commit.
想
I can't certify 2 things at once. Show me you can craft a pair of homespun gloves. First, you'll collect some raw jute, then return here and refine it. Finally, you'll use refined jute to make the gloves. Of course. It was the first trade I studied. I'm happy to certify anyone familiar with a clothing
見
station.
到可以揾美加
Now
跟嘅
run
買
forth and bring me a pile of raw jute. I spotted some raw jute growing on the outskirts of town. You might as well harvest it yourself. Should
攞
that
翻
not
嚟
be
啦。
enough, you'll have to search elsewhere.
黃麻副本調查工具，領取。有馬騎啦，哇！4個嘅人點數未要原來。副手毒藥、蠟青。 收藏品，甜塔要點樣用啊？但係終極技能，哦，呢個未有3點原來。 加晒落血度先。世界高階潛行，文化術製造，溶劑，現金材料附魔，製衣，美食。 製衣剩下呢個先，木工呢個都要，現金呢個都要，製造礦石都要，啲首飾都要，下個技能點嘅嗰個啦，黃麻又喺上面。 等先，佢話終極技能點喎？終極技能點係點樣？唔知點樣。黃麻就係呢啲啊！收集咁耐，收集少少嘢都收集咁耐。齊晒。啲樹木有冇一就冇喺度，可以收集。有礦，啱啱好。石粉，咩嚟嘅？法外之地。草有一堆草啊！螢火蟲、黃麻，有得堆草、龍刺草。原來咁樣發光發嘅係楓木、龍刺草。咦？無啦啦發現有間歇泉，中階寶箱。咁樣嘅，哇！咁難嘅，要過幾秒先得。啊！啊！又唔得，唉！咦？有人打緊。呢唔關我事住啊！走啦走啦，冇理咁多住，都係再試下寶箱先。最需要寶箱又有時限。喂，咁順利嘅今次 ？What？ 啊，要呢個啊！唔係啊！消耗品一個用咗佢先。反正得個幾秒，冇乜用。角鬥場嘅補給商人，火鍋。揾黃麻，但依家唔使啦。揾下礦石先，我想。一陣間又話要整呢樣，又話要整嗰樣咁樣。啊，邊度去搵？呢個。
Well.
麻袋海帶。成日揾唔到。
Cloud Rest destroyed by shadows. Could it be true? You have the look of a traveler. Tell me, have you heard news of Cloud Rest, the city within the mountains of Etonir?
Why do you believe that?
My mother is there, and I feel she may be in danger. Bad dreams. A great darkness devouring Cloud Rest as it filled the streets. My mother's last letter spoke of the Welkanars capturing the sea-slowed Zamaj just a few days ago.
所以你認
Is
為
anything
斯
powerful
洛
enough to
特
destroy a
可能
city?
已經襲擊
It's
咗
slowed.
雲棲城？
Yes, I'm afraid I do. Could you travel to Cloud Rest and seek out my mother, Bellerin? I must warn you, though. Should my dreams be true, such a journey may come at great risk. You'll want to gather many allies by your side before heading off. I know a few merchants headed to the city. I'm sure they'd be amenable if you asked for a ride in their cart. And remember, gather as many allies as you can before heading out. If Zamaja has attacked Cloud Rest, you'll need the aid. If Cloud Rest is known for anything, it's the Welkanars. The fact that they were able to capture something as dangerous as a sea slode tells you of their mighty battle, especially one as powerful as Zamaja. They're battle mages, all four of them. Some of the greatest warriors on the Isle. Together they watch over all of Somerset. Many call them Griffin Knights, due to their chosen steeds. It's truly a sight seeing them soar above the clouds. I only know what my mother's letter described. Zamaja is known for her shadow magic. She can shape darkness to do her bidding. Way I hear it, the Welkanars had to slay 100 shadow creatures before they were able to capture her. My advice? Find more warriors. If Zamaja has managed to escape, she won't be easy to battle. Even alone, Slodes are notoriously strong magic users. The more seasoned warriors you can join up with, the better chances you have of defeating her.
又嚟賣嘢啊！我
My wares can help you display.
武器。咁都係賣咗呢個先。係裝咗呢個 法力恢復。阿魯斯去研究咗嗰個先，研究依家剩低嗰個。研究首飾工作台呢個。研究生氣勃發，係啦，可以研究。唔夠可以整唔到石粉。黃馬可以快揾佢啦。我帶咗黃馬你啦。
Search grassy areas in the wilderness for raw jute. Raw jute is
揾
plentiful
到
if
黃馬啦，
you
咁
know
跟
where
住
to
點啊？
look. Just don't chew on it. It can really do a number on your... Well, head to the clothing station and craft a pair of homespun gloves.
佢點整
You
皮革
shouldn't
手
need
套
much
啊？
refined jute. Don't forget a style material. You can purchase... You mean half-hide braces? It's a similar process. Skin animals for leather scraps, refine
Style
scraps into
material.
rawhide, and craft the braces with a style material. But I'm not supposed to say you should kill and skin a pack of wolves. Let's stick to jute. 又有是但啦，整咗先啦。而家軍皇馬唔夠位，耶！精煉又要兩個位，兩個位。兩個位，唔知可以抌乜。又冇位喎，摧毀啲先，抌咗佢去。星鐵、都石、紅馬路，魚呢？魚冇用，抌咗魚先。呢個呢都得。呢個已經唔得啦。手套，但有冇其他？其他呢度可以嘅。特性整精金石冇啦。高精靈風格，你點樣先揾到精金石啊？但係咁樣嘅話。 craft a pair of homespun gloves. You'll need refined
就係
jute
意
and a
思。
style material.
我嚟啦，手套。
Clothiers sell those if you can't find any yourself. You know, I'm a master clothier, yet I still own a pair of homespun gloves.
哇！準備
They keep my
好，
hands
係下
warm
一
at
步啦。
night. Sometimes simple is better.
又要分解啦。
Wonderful. Now for deconstruction. There's much to learn from breaking down your own work, even more so with someone else's creation. Head to a clothing station and deconstruct your gloves. Already?
分解。睇先啲裁縫有咩買？粉係出售一啲嘢先咯。走得。哇！蜘蛛行得咁快，勁核突，啲聲。係咪呢度啊？係咯，分解要分解。研究可唔可以研究一下？於是我就係可以研究一個，整練晒佢先。木工。就係意思認證，做埋佢先。我準備好進行就意思認
You're
證啦。
more than capable with needle and thread. I'll be proud to call you my colleague. Already done. You'll now be able to fulfill clothier crafting writs, and I look forward to seeing more of your work. I have nothing left to teach. Have you spoken with Danelle Teleno? He can certify you in enchanting, alchemy, and provisioning. Last I heard, he was in the local Mages Guild. Of course. What do you want to know? I can explain how to craft stronger items with more materials, tell you about the improvement of existing items, or discuss research and traits. You can easily create more powerful weapons, armor, and shields. Simply increase the amount of refined material during an item's creation. Of course, each material has its own limits. At some point, it's just waste. You can greatly improve weapons, armor, and shields with certain rare materials. These materials are unique to each craft. Bring any tempers you find to a blacksmithing station. You can improve the quality of forged weapons or heavy armor. A word of warning, unless you have enough tempers, you can lose your item while improving it. Be sure you know the risks. Some weapons, armor, and shields possess rare traits that distinguish them from others. Bring any item with a trait. You can greatly if you bring you can easily create more. You can you'll want to, of course. Fair question. Armies need all kinds.
一係咪可以去接翻呢個任務？條友，出。 撈唔到佢，頂啦！唉，咁我要點樣先去用馬啊？究竟？騎術。你話俾我知點樣用馬？佢出返嚟啦，但係我想睇下點樣用馬先。控制轉座騎 H。哦，咁樣。好。煮
There is
嘢
much
食嘅認
more
證。
I can teach you. What else do you hope to learn from me? A provisioner condenses the essence of
點解唔
ingredients
俾佢一
of
次
food
過
or
學
drink.
晒咧？
A true
佢一次過
artist
接晒咁，我直接
balances
喺度
health
研究
with
咪得
nutrition.
咯，真係。
I can share this noble profession, but I can only certify one craft at a time. Understood? Provisioning is a rewarding yet grueling profession. Gruel, you see. I am capable of levity, on occasion. First,
除
you'll need a recipe and some
咗炭
ingredients.
烤豬肉
Then
就
you
可以
shall
話
roast
整
a
整。
pig. Yes, I hope you don't think it beneath you. As bards learn lyrics before singing them, provisioners must work from recipes. A recipe specifies volume, proportion, and preparation
好
time.
好啊，咁喺邊度可以揾到呢啲
Understanding
配
these
方？
principles is key. I keep an old rival's recipe nearby.
邊度揾到配
Go,
方？
find and memorize it. Return to me when you have done so. Provisioners are quite secretive, but all is fair in brews and stews. Some provisioners hide recipes in old drawers or shelves, thinking themselves clever. Better to
你可以
memorize
買
the
配
recipe.
方。
Then others cannot possibly learn your secrets. Should coin be of no issue to you, guilds often sell such items in their guild stores. You may also trade with an ally if they have any excess.
又要食譜先可以咩？先可以
Some of my
嗯？你食譜先可以咩咯？就係咩咯？中甲山皮，小片山皮。哦，原來小片山皮係整到做山皮，跟住去整中甲。咁唔使啦，我唔整中甲嘅，唔打算整中甲住。先可以要 recipe 先可以煮嘢啊！唔係你，仲有冇其他？
You are
用晒
now
啲商
free
人，
to
啲工會商人你喺邊度揾？製衣零裝。呢個你去邊度啊？嗯？你呢度唔可以用騎馬，呢度先可以。但騎到馬都好似都係咁慢嘅。 度啊？哦，下面。喂，扣血。要落馬先可以搜尋啲配方。學習配方真係要咁樣先去學習，咁麻煩。學咗配方啦，咁下一步點做啊
Roast pig is an easy recipe to learn, but difficult to master. Provisioners are only as good as their ingredients. The fewer the better. Simplicity of pairing is key. Now, go find ingredients for roast
我喺邊
pig.
度揾到呢？
If my stocks are empty, you should find what you need in town. Barrels, sacks of grain, kitchens, of course. It's food, it's simply around. Find what you need and take it.
邊度啊？哦，呢度。哦，呢度。豬肉。廚師。有冇啲家具？設計圖、蠟燭、配方，可以買啲配方先。配方，喂死啦，好貴添！頭先有個好似買兩個。頂！買兩個。咦
Friends, hi.
唔可以賣翻俾佢？頂啦！有冇搞錯啊？胡蘿蔔禽肉。冇晒錢啊！學過啦，頂啦，又買多咗添。如果買多咗會點㗎？佢自己唔見，真係會自己唔見。材料。但都壓住咗個位啊！喺度。係咪真係冇得賣㗎？冇理由冇得賣嘅喎。賣。啊，有得賣。
With all the new
又賣翻啲嘢出去賣，得翻25蚊依家，窮到七彩。窮到乜咁啊！依家又〜啦啦咁樣自己出現嘅，你準備好啦！我哋相信獵取材料嘅價值。I had a successful hunt. What What's
I've
my
always
next step?
believed the hunt for ingredients is its own reward. Now, the moment of truth. Go to a cooking pot with your ingredients and follow the
烹
recipe.
飪同樣做嘅區別係
Return
邊
to
度
me
呢？
with the results, so your worth as a cook may be judged. Ingredients?
烹飪
One
烹飪
is
人
salt,
有
the
帶
other
我
liquid.
咩？帶我啲
Truly,
咩俾
I
我呢？
don't understand the question. Quality food and drink boosts your energy, and a full belly lasts for quite some time. A provisioner's fare is much healthier than any old slop you find
哦
around.
再見，
Why eat a bandit's grilled capon
都係
when
喺
you
入
can
面呢
make
度
your
嘅。
own?
試啦，超窮依家點算？煮嘢食喺度，係製造。煮完。有個材料先可以煮，煮啦，搞掂啦，可以食啦。
Bring me your culinary creation so I might inspect it. Interesting scent. Do I detect a hint of Wamasu? No, that can't be right. Not how I do it, of course, but interesting enough to pass certification. You may now fulfill provisioning writs. Keep your pots warm and your ladle clean. Your command of the crafts is impressive, but
好
not
感
yet in
興趣附
totality.
魔製作
I am
完成
still capable of instructing you. Enchanters harness the possibility of runes, transforming them into the certainty of glyphs. I'll teach you, but I can only focus on one certification at a time. Is this agreeable? Potency, essence, and aspect. All beneath the stars bear these
跟
component
住製造一
concepts.
個附魔
When
嘅能
combined,
力
they form
透
glyphs
過認
which
證。
add enchantments to items.
好，
First, you'll find these component runes. Then I will have you create a glyph. Absolutely, for such is the essence of enchanting. Runes of potency, essence, and aspect
邊度
are
可以
the
揾到
fundamental
效力本
components
質
of
同埋
glyphs.
品質
Collect
嘅
one of each variety
符文
before
石
you
呢？
return. I know of a cache outside this town. It is a rare exception for runes to be clustered so close together. So thank
邊
whatever
度可以揾到
gods
符
you
文石？
worship. Should the runes be absent, you must search further afield. There are many places one can find runes, but the ancient ruins of Tamriel are where I look first.
會帶翻符文石翻
Outside,
嚟㗎啦，
primarily. They tend to gutter out if
就
kept
係
away
爭
from
一個，
starlight.
定啦。喺出面。真係唔係特別快啫。啊喺度，但係有個木可以斬一斬。符文石啱啱好有齊晒咁多個。又有喎、又係得一個，又有， 喂，就係偏偏拎唔到呢個。料理箱。未加工嘅黃茅有用啦，但係呢啲整中皮，即係啲皮用整中甲嘅，可以完全唔要啦咁嘅話。有呢個先。散花。遲啲先啦。石礦，哇！有冇石礦呢？咩嚟㗎？青蛙。五郎。度。喂。有咩用？都睇唔出有咩用。又有符文石。死未啊你！好啊。我啲枝皮、甲蟲。有冇其他嘢？呢個有用喎，似。甲蟲之眼，係咪執個甲蟲之眼？走得。釣魚位置嚟呢度，原來。五郎。 走人走人。隻馬冇氣啊，但都係咁慢。Spider-Man。
Once you recover 3 runes, one each of potency, essence, and aspect, we shall begin the enchanting process. You likely notice their distinctive flares of light. We begin at the enchanting table. There you will combine a rune of potency, essence, and
咁樣用
aspect.
符文
This simple puzzle
銘
forms a
文、
glyph.
符魔銘文。
Now go, piece them together. Each glyph is best suited for weapons, armor, or jewelry. Simply place the glyph upon an unenchanted item of that type, and the enchantment.
又將符魔舉文放埋一齊會點樣區分？
Once applied, they are permanent. Indeed you can. Bring the glyph to any enchanting station. There you can extract it to recover some runes that went into its creation.
再
To note,
見。
extracting another enchanter's glyphs can teach you far more than extracting your own runes.
等先，舊拉科、奧科同埋塔，舊拉、奧科同埋塔，製造啦，搞錯啊，唔夠位，分解。 呢啲整下先，得唔得？要4格。哎呀，邊度揾4格俾你啊？我而家咁樣，激鬼死！呢得唔得？唔係個小片嘅可以賣咗佢啊咁。呢個賣。
What?
呢個買，跟住料理箱，停咗呢個醫學㗎喎，頂。
I'll match my.
料理箱，搞掂。已經整到2個位出嚟，2個鐘落下線嘅時候會停。有呢2個唔可以一齊咁樣擺埋一齊。食物。正匕首。有恢復耐力呢個補藥可以賣咗佢。That's right， 賣咗佢。哦。
That's right.
有間眼可以啦，黃麻。 塔呢個同埋呢個製造做啦，嗰個塔係正方形呢個特別難揾。頭先整咗個係咩啊？呢兩個，呢兩個好屎啊！解咗佢先，了解。呢個都解咗佢。好。完成啦。附魔。
Craft a glyph using a rune of potency, essence, and aspect. You should attach it to an item so you can see the enchantment's effects.
完成。
You are now certified to fulfill enchanting rites. May you unravel the secrets of Nirn. Your command of the crafts is impressive, but not yet in totality. I am still capable of instructing you. Alchemists are masters of the elixir. They trap magic in a bottle for later use. But I can only certify you in one discipline at a time. If this is agreeable, we can begin your training. As with master chefs, every alchemist must assemble the right components before crafting a special concoction. Are you so capable? I require you to locate a solvent and some reagents. Then you shall craft me a potion. Yes, every alchemical mixture requires a solvent, a pure liquid base, and reagents such as herbs and flowers. Now go, find a solvent and some reagents. Once you have what you need, return to me. There's a quiet area nearby with mountain flowers and columbine. A fresh source of water can't be far from them. If you find nothing there, venture into the wilds and seek them for yourself. In the wilderness, you'll find herbs, flowers, and mushrooms all around. These make the best reagents. As for solvents, look for bubbling springs and lakes, streams and shores. Sealed bottles. Purity of the solvent is key.
呢個應點用啊？要我唔知點用。外觀我知點用，我一早用啦。去幫助。唔係武器召喚去15先可以用。咁要傷落一個裝備度啊！嗰啲嘢係嘛？睇下呢個先。發展。呢個係成日得塔。呢個 傷害。各整一個，唔整住啦呢個，搞掂埋呢個先。搞掂埋個，唔係呢個，呢個。山花同埋柳豆花，柳豆花咩嚟㗎？鐵礦石。山花齊晒，純淨水喺呢度可以攞到。橄欖嚟，材料完美融合都喺呢度啊。
Locate a solvent and some reagents so you may craft a potion. I'll
海
remain
水，
here. An apprentice of mine tried to use seawater
我會
as
記住啊，
solvent.
跟住你話俾我
I
知下
had
一步要
him
點做
drink
啦。
the results. He agreed it was a terrible idea after he finished retching. Good. Now go to an alchemy station. Use a solvent and 2 differing reagents to craft a potion. The reagents must possess common traits, or you'll
點知道原
waste
材
all
料嘅
the
特性
components.
嘅搭配呢？
You see, alchemy is as simple as pairing like with like. Open your knapsack and place them in your mouth. The first time you consume a reagent, you'll learn its most rudimentary trait.
藥水有咩
True,
用？
some taste quite foul, but it's a small price to pay for the power of alchemy. Potions have far too many benefits to recount. Expect them to have strong effects for short periods of time. Or are you asking how to use them? Open the stopper,
再
place them to
見
your lips, and swallow. Don't pour them on
就
your hair.
得。
Lesson learned.
哇頂啊！好啦，整有咩聲？自然水、山花，你應該唔使呢個。係咪自然水啊？真係自然水好嚟啊！哦，不良反應。未知呢個，哦，呢個不良反應。全部不良反應。 搞掂啦。材料完美融合啊，就擠到喺度啦。
Blend the solvent's purity with the reagent's traits. Return to me when you've crafted a potion. Your potions have a slight fizz to them, but your skill with admixtures is unquestioned, far better than my former apprentice. You are now authorized to obtain and fulfill alchemy writs. May your elixirs remain potent and your reagents fresh. Mastery of 3 crafts is its own reward. Certainly, please specify. Decades ago, before all the trouble, I was a renowned chef in Cyrodiil. I had engaged an exclusive contract to provide the Mages Guild in their travels, providing food and drink that wouldn't spoil when carried through portals. Broiling fish, forging glyphs, or mixing potions, it's all recipes and ingredients. I proved the theory when I joined the ranks of the Mages Guild. Mastered both crafts within 3 years. Not that I'm bragging.
有啲位都仲接咗佢。戒指呢個戒指同埋製作好軍稅罐喺邊啊？呢個啊，哦，首飾補給，完成。首飾製作工匠寶箱有咩用呢？保險箱，新加將原來水巴。喂，點解呢個攞唔到啊？玩嘢咩？呢個究竟仲有冇用㗎？如果依家抌咗佢冇用，仲得唔得嘅呢？重甲、星鐵、武器補擊，即刻回復生命呢個有啲用呢個其實。即刻回復生命呢個有咩武器補擊先？調查報告，唔知有乜用？鐵製頭盔同埋鐵製肩甲、肩鎧。呢個整咗佢先，唔得冇位。鐵製頭盔同肩鎧5個要，依家得3個，整唔到。整弓同盾。弓 弓同盾，弓要2個，盾要1個。啲符文。碎咗，增加分期賣俾商人嘅。即係依家呢個係大咗就可以賣貴啲定係咩啊？但賣其他嘢可以貴啲定係咩？18、23，可能係將佢依家賣咗佢得。呢個賣咗佢。
Welcome to one of our
魔法杖強化訓練。紅麥啤酒，啤酒。再揾啲嘢賣咗佢。哎呀！鐵礦。黃麻布有好多雜項，要賣咗佢先。最大法力。依在圖書館度，標明大量嘅原材料，即係可以去嗰度揾到大量原材料咁樣。遲啲睇一睇。3個位啊，應該夠嘅。喂，仲爭1個。摧毀啊！2個弓。缺少風格材料，頂啊！要1個風格材料，高精力。高精靈嘅精金石，整唔到添。精金石。我喺邊度揾到精金石啊？咁咪條友死咗喺度嘅？咩 NPC 嚟㗎？唔係喎，呢個人嚟嘅。What the hell 有筆？黐孖筋。咁呢條友咧？呢度呢啲護甲唔係。
The work of our heart.
武器鍛造師。
These weapons.
皮甲箱。
You're in the market for less.
I'm Ace.
I came to Somerset.
講嘢喺邊度揾㗎？特性啊！
Truly, Of course. What do you want to know? I can explain how to craft stronger items with more materials. Some weapons, armor, and shield. Bring any item with the trait to the appropriate crafting station. You can greatly improve weapons. You'll want to bring resins. Of course.
有冇人可以買嘅咧？ Greetings.
Greetings.
有冇啊？商店呢全部都係工會嘢。
The divine process.
武器箱 ，no no no。
My
Oh, no 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 no.
What does the divine prosecution think we...
有冇啊？冇。啊！睇先，高精靈特性嘢，高精靈空格材料。風格材料，風格材料。風格材料喺邊度揾？正零 轉一轉翻英文先。哇 ！What the fuck？ 冇有會嚇鬼死我！風格材料，風格材料，風格材料。周圍都有。周街揾先有，算啦咁。遲啲睇下點先啦。哎呀，真係轉翻做中文先。好攰啊！咁今日係咁多先啦。又要揾呢樣，又要揾嗰樣。今日係咁多。哦，工會商店，原來呢個係所有物品。因為我唔係工會，我冇工會，所以又唔得啦，買唔到啦。工會商人係咪都係冇啊？都係冇。會。
My wares。
算啦，咁下次又去冒險㗎啦。去做下啲任務，係啦，先再做完啲任務，先再睇下點啦。哦，我睇下係咪有可以一個掣可以刪咗啲盒嘅嘢先。宣傳平埋，截圖埋，使用者界面開散。因為有冇用開啲咩㗎？冇。控制。使用者界面，頭先嗰個呢？喺度，咁樣啦。原來可以咁樣。睇下有乜嘢可以靚啲嘅可以影先。去影一影相，呢個啦。 一定係呢邊嘅，唔可以中間啲嘅咩？上去揾個地圖先。定其實都有一教嘅。試過。有冇試過控制？自由滑雪自由角度。哦。好，下次嚟做呢個任務啦。咁樣啦，幾型係嘛？誒，唔係喎，可以咁樣喎。咧都係拍埋一邊好麻煩，控制有乜教？收俾人調節，睇你冇咯，最盡都係咁樣，都一定係會拍埋咗一邊膊頭。哦。殺咗一樣，唔係隻鹿。咁樣啦，咁今日係咁多啦。咁記得 like、subscribe 同埋 follow Twitter 啦。咁下次見啦。唔知下次幾時開啦？咁下次見啦，都係好，是但啦，拜拜。